wonderful. They passed the test of friendship, and, well, perhaps now that we're all friends, you could share a story with us. I'd love to share a story with all of you. But, do you promise to help me tell my story? Say yes. I don't know, Royal Page. I think they could be much, but I've been trying to warm them up for you, Princess. All right, answer as loud as you can. Do you promise to help me with my story? Yes! That's what I like to hear. Well, all my favorite stories start with once upon a time. Let's say it together. Ready? Once upon a time. Very good. In a faraway kingdom, there was a kind king and his beautiful queen. And for many years, they wished and wished for a child. Well, one day, their wish was granted, and I was born. Oh, they named her Aurora after the dawn, for she filled their lives with sunshine. And then a great holiday proclaimed throughout the kingdom, so that all could celebrate the newborn princess. That was the day my three fairies arrived. That's right. Do you all remember my three good fairies? Oh, wonderful. Let's see if we can remember their favorite colors together. My first fairy's name is Flora. What do you think her favorite color is? Pink. Pink is very good. Listen, when Flora arrived, she said, each of us is a child made blessed with a single gift, no more and no less. And then she took out her magic wand. Can you all take out your magic wands? Yes, and waved it high over the baby's cradle and said, little princess, my gift shall be the gift of beauty. Oh, why, thank you. My second little fairy, well, her name is Fauna. And can you remember what her favorite color is? Green. Very good, everyone. That's right. When Fauna arrived, she took out her magic wand. Take out your magic wand. Waved it high over the baby's cradle and said, tiny princess, my gift shall be the gift of oh, thank you. And last, but certainly not least, my third little fairy, well, her name is Merryweather. And what's her favorite color? What's her favorite color? Very good. That's right. Oh, I see Merryweather. When she arrived, she took out her magic wand. Take out your magic wand. Waved it high over the baby's cradle and said, sweet princess, my gift. But before Merryweather could bestow her gift, a large gust of wind came through the palace door. There was thunder and lightning, and suddenly the doors whooshed open, and someone very scary appeared in the middle of the room. Do any of you boys and girls remember who it was? Maleficent, that's right. Yes, it was Maleficent. And when she arrived, she said, listen well, all of you. The child shall indeed grow in grace and beauty, beloved by all who know her. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the middle of the field and... I cannot say the rest because it's actually very dear. But it's okay. You see, Merryweather has her gift to give, Phil. She can make everything better. Yes, Merryweather went to offer a ray of hope. Oh, she changed her said Aurora would not be harmed, but instead would fall into a deep sleep. Right, to get your wand, this one's very important. Ready? And from this slumber you shall wake. When true love kiss, the spell shall break. But true love conquers all. And on that day, my father the king, he ordered every spinning wheel in the kingdom to be burned. So Maleficent's curse could never come true. Yes, the good fairies knew that Maleficent could still cause trouble unless they came up with a way to protect the tiny princess. So they decided they would give up their wands and live without magic so that Maleficent could never find them. And then they would take the baby to live in a cottage in the woods until the day she turned 16. Pete, do you remember? The three good fairies gave me a different name. That's right. That way no one would know that I was really a princess. Do any of you remember the name they called me? Sure remember. What was it? Like a flower, actually. How about a flower? Rose, that's right. Briar Rose. It is such a lovely name, isn't it? It's very lovely. Well, finally, the 16th birthday came, and Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, well, they wanted to prepare a wonderful surprise for the princess. Yes, so they sent her out into the forest. Yes, off you go. And, go pick us some berries. Berries? I knew those three fairies were up to something. Well, I just picked berries yesterday. Oh, well, we're very hungry, very clean, awful lot of berries, so off you go. Well, the princess left and the good fairies began to work. Well, as Aunt Flora, Aunt Fauna, and little Merryweather were working on these wonderful surprises, I went for a walk in the woods. And as I walked, oh, I daydreamed. You see, I've always dreamed of meeting someone special. Then I told my forest friend, I have met someone. He's tall and say goodbye. He takes me in his arms, and then I wake up. Yes, it's only my dreams. But they say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true. And I've seen him so many times. But that's when something magical happens. Oh, it's my dream prince. I know you. I wanted you once upon a dream. I know you. Gleam in your eyes is so familiar with a gleam. And just like in my dream, I found myself dancing with a handsome stranger. But it wasn't a dream. It was a dream come true. But if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, waited once upon a dream. Why, thank you, lovely. Oh, I was so enchanted. But then I would remember. Well, my aunts would be wondering where I was. So I told my handsome stranger, meet me at the cottage later this evening. Goodbye.
Well, now back at the cottage, there was a battle of color going on. Now, Flora had first made the dress. What color? She's wearing it right now. Pink. I can't hear you. What color? Oh, yes. And then feisty Merriweather took her wand at a store and dusted it off and changed it to her favorite color, which was blue. And everyone take out your wands because we need to change it back to pink. And then say blue and pink and blue and pink and blue and pink and blue and pink and blue. So finally, I opened the door and I saw all the lovely gifts they'd laid out for me. For you, a beautiful dress and a cake. Oh, everything was so wonderful. I couldn't wait for them to meet my handsome young man from the forest. Oh, well, the good fairies couldn't see the Briar Rose was in love. Yes, so they told her, you were actually Princess Aurora. A princess? Well, you were already promised to Prince Philip, a prince. And you could never see that handsome, fancy young man ever again. I was so disappointed. Well, I cried and I cried. Oh, it was very sad. But the good fairies, well, they did as they had promised, and they took Aurora back to the castle. Then they gave her one last gift. It was a symbol of her royalty. Do you all remember what that was? There's a big one right there. A crown, that's right. And they put it on her head. Oh, but she was to rule as a true princess. Oh, but Aurora was still so sad. The good fairies, they left her alone for a while. Well, that's when something very strange started to happen. I saw a green spinning ball of light. What? And it seemed to call to me. Oh, this isn't good. So I followed. No. Oh, let's all try and stop her. Can you all say, tell me to touch it? No, and I did. Oh. It was too late. Maleficent's curse was powerful, and the princess fell into a deep sleep. Oh, the good fairies, they didn't know what to do until they learned that Prince Philip was actually the handsome young stranger from the woods. Well, as quick as they could, they flew to where Maleficent had captured him, and they set him free. Then they gave him two gifts, the enchanted shield of virtue and the mighty sword of truth, so he could battle the evil Maleficent, who was now more terrifying than ever, for she had transformed herself into a fire-breathing what? Dragon, that's right! Oh, but Philip was courageous, and with one mighty aim, he put an end to Maleficent and all of her evil! Everybody deserves your applause, yes? Well, then Prince Philip rode back to the castle to be by the side of Sleeping Beauty, whom he loved with all his heart. He knelt down beside her and he gave her a gentle kiss. And when I woke up, oh, I couldn't believe my eyes. My handsome prince, my one true love, well, he was standing beside me. Oh, I'm sure you all remember how we lived. Happily ever after. Oh, I think you were okay. Now say thank you so much, everyone. You want to say goodbye to the princess? Goodbye. Thank you for your help today, everyone. I had a great dream. Oh, she's lovely awake or asleep. Well, thank you all for help during our story time. There's plenty more royal fun to be had, so enjoy your